What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of No Sweat Bets. On today's show, we're going to be talking a little baseball. I am JD from Line Movers. Got my main man Joe here from Lay Off the Juice. How are you, man?
Doing good, man. Up a three and a half units from yesterday. So um I ate the hook yesterday, but the best bet on MLB still cash. So that's right.
Love it. Well, it's actually fun to be able to come on here and say that we had a best bet sweep.
Yep.
We had played in the same game, different plays, but man, we got there pretty easily. Dodgers, I had them. Like I said, I thought that was just a cheap price for them there. Nice, easy win for them. And then you had the over,
Yeah.
um, and I believe the Dodgers basically got there actually
By
just,
themselves.
just themselves. But yeah, as far as that over, it actually ended up flying over. So really,
Yeah.
both bets were nice and sweat free. So that's what we like. So let's see if we can do it again today. Um, and yeah, we're gonna get right into it, guys. First came up. We have the Phillies hosting the Braves. My team, the Braves. Gosh, this season so far has not started out the way that we wanted or even thought that it would go. But today we have AJ Smith Shawver on the mound. For me this season, he's been kind of for me kind of up and down. I've been staying off of his games. I haven't been betting on him. I haven't been, bet, betting actually a lot, betting actually against him either. But today we have Zach Wheeler on the other side, and guys, this is a mismatch. Wheeler is the much better pitcher here. Um, Honestly, I hate to say it, but I mean the Phillies are just playing. They're just better team ball. I mean they are just the like better team. And at minus 155, I do not understand. I I I truly don't.
Yeah.
I cannot. I am nowhere near this price. Like I said uh, on actually like another show, I'm not even going to tell you what my price is because it is so far off. Um, but this is my biggest edge of the day, like by far. Like nothing even comes close. If you want to play the Phillies, just actually straight up, that's totally fine because I have a big enough edge where just playing the money line, just laying the juice. If you like want to risk that much juice, just like lay it. I'm totally fine with that. If you want to play the Phillies in the first five, like actually that's maybe even a better play, but you're gonna have to lay even more juice there. Um, if you want to take the Phillies on the run line, I, I actually think that one's fine too. Um, what I'm going to do is actually parlay them with something else, and that is going to be my best bet. So at the end of the show, you're actually going to find out what that is. But for me, guys, this is Phillies everything. It does scare me a little bit because, like I said, I don't understand this price. Um, but it's one that I have to play though. Joe, what are you seeing here, man?
Dude, that 155 scares me because I wanted to hammer that so bad. But I was looking for a way to back the Phillies. I'm like, okay, do I take a batter? Do I take a player prop? Do I take Nola? I wanted to back Nola, but 6.5 strikeouts is juiced to 140. Like that is insane. So we know that I guess that, and when you couple it with the batting average that Nola has against, I'm sorry, the average Braves batting average is only 195 against Nola, right? So with his using all that, I expect Aaron Nola to go well until the sixth, maybe even the seventh inning. Would not be surprised at all. So in my mind, I'm like, what could I get on that says Aaron in 7 innings,
You're
right?
actually you're actually saying that actually name,
I'm
but
sorry,
actually,
Wheeler,
but
Wheeler.
actually, like
My bad.
you're
Yeah,
actually meaning Zach there. But yeah,
Zach Wheeler. I'm sorry about that.
yes, I just wanted everybody to know that.
My bad. So Zach Wheeler, like I said, I'm sorry about that. Zach Wheeler, I do see him going 7 innings. And with that being said, I'm taking the riskiest play on my card today by far. I'm actually gonna go with over 4.5 hits allowed. Here's my rationale. One, I feel like he's gonna go to the seventh inning. There is a world in which you can go 7 innings and only give up 5 hits. That does happen often. That's less than 1 hit an inning. When I look at what he's done the last times he matched the Braves lineup, he's given up 5, 6, 4, and 8 hits. So the Braves typically they hit him, but they just don't score, right? So they're gonna go. He's gonna go deep into this game. I just at 105 juice for 4.5 hits. I do think he hits his K target, but it's too much juice. This is a half unit play for me. Do not go crazy on this one, but I think he gives up 5 hits in 7 innings. That's where I see it going.
Like just like you said of why you like this bet, I can see that because he does go deep, and that's when this game, like I hope he does,
Yeah,
because honestly, the Phillies bullpen, the less that I see that in this game, I'm definitely
the
gonna like
better.
that more. So, so yeah, man, I can definitely see where actually both of these plays cash there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to a little bit later on in the night. We got the Yankees are playing the Angels. Yankees on the road here, laying -160. We've got a total of 9. Um, man, the Yankees are playing some good ball now. Bats are hot. The Angels were playing good. They were hot. Now they've cooled way off. That's something with the Angels that I've noticed throughout this season is they're either red hot or they're cold.
Yeah.
There's no like real middle ground. Um, and they're in one of those cold slumps now. But on the mound for the Yankees is Clark Schmidt. In actually 7 games this season, he is 1-2, has a 4.58 ERA and a 1.34 WHIP. Um, he's like been okay, you know. I wouldn't say he's been bad, but he also hasn't really been great. Um, but then on the other side for the Angels, you have Yusai Kikuchi. Uh, Always a fun name to say there. Uh, on the season, he is 1-4, has a 3.17 ERA and a 1.49 WHIP. If you notice, uh, as far as his earned runs is pretty low compared to his WHIP, which is actually basically 1.5, which is not good. And that's because when you dig in, he gives up a lot of walks, guys. And he's just basically
30.
he's basically having a lot of luck. He's basically just getting out of jams. And that's not gonna keep happening. It's like just not. He's gonna have some games coming up here soon against a national lineup like actually this, um, where he's like gonna get hit. He's like gonna get hit because also the Yankees can draw walks. So you have a guy who's kind of walking a lot of guys currently versus a team that can draw walks and then they can also smash at the same time. So everything tonight to me just leans to the Yankees staying hot here and the Angels losing another game. I'm going to take the Yankees on the run line here. Give me Yankees -1.5. You can get that at even money currently. Joe, what are you thinking here?
I love that prop. But I'm gonna go a different way for this one. My best bet is actually Anthony Volpe. Sorry if I'm
Volpe, yeah.
butchering that name. But I'm going on hits, runs, and RBIs over 1.5 -120 odds. Here's why. In the last 10 games, he's hit this line at 80% clip. The last 5 games, he's hit it 75% clip. You're going to give me a guy whose bat has been consistent on fire against a guy that he's going to get hit eventually. Like, I see him scoring against Kikuchi. Like, I'm seeing him clearing in that line easily. So
Yeah.
I think I'm going to just keep it short and sweet. Trash can pitcher, find me a player prop on the other side to back. And this dude's been the most consistent dude, 80% clip over the last 10 games. And 2 of those games were against the Angels. He's had 4 and 2 respectively. So against the Angels, he's hot. Just give him to me. Like, why not ride it until it falls? So that's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
man. Yeah, that one makes a lot of sense to me. Matter of fact, as far as that certain style of prop, I think tonight is probably good on actually like quite a few guys.
Yeah,
Um,
it
after,
is.
after the show, I, I'm actually going to dig in more. Because yeah, because like I said, with as far as the walks, they're probably going to get walked quite a bit. And I know that doesn't count towards that, but being on base
Right.
helps that though, because then
Exactly.
they can score a run.
It
Um,
it really only takes one home run and somebody's on base, and boom, that's done.
yeah. So yeah, I definitely like that for this certain game. Compared to as far as the bases, go instead of
Yeah,
going
nah,
for this type of game, I definitely would go the HRR.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, guys, we got through a couple games quick here for everybody. So yeah, man, let's just go on into it. Joe, what is your best bet?
My best bet is Anthony, over 1.5 HRR. So that's where I'm at. Minus 120 juice. Guy's been consistent. He really only needs one guy in front of him to get on base, and boom, there it is. So uh,
Yep.
I don't like betting home run props, but if I did, that wouldn't be a bad sprinkle either. Like, I'm not doing it. So, but I do think that well, Kikuchi doesn't really give up home runs like that. He's only given up 7 home runs, but he gives up 30 walks. So,
Yeah.
and he's had 4 walks in back-to-back games. So, you're going to walk a Yankees team. You're going to have multiple guys on base. One hit could easily get you 2 runs. So, if there's multiple people on base. So, I'm running with him as my best bet.
Yeah. I like that. And guys, you've been waiting to hear what the other piece to my parlay is. And we're actually going to basketball, guys. We're playing OKC tonight. Um, I think that they closed this actually game out. The Wolves last game, they gave it everything. They gave it their all. They actually played a really good game. They still lost. Now, this just seems like the closeout game here. I just cannot see the Wolves after that game and now actually going on the road and actually taking this like game. Actually, like OKC is the better team. I mean, up and down, they they are clearly the better team here, and I think they get it done tonight. So if you parlay both of those, you get a nice plus 110. So definitely really like that price also. But yeah, guys, those are our best bets. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. If you want to comment anything, that would be absolutely great. As far as the Discord, make sure to get in there. I know we're going to have some extra free plays there, and we can just get in there and talk too about games. But you can find that link right down below. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for us today, and we will see y'all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Joe, take us out.
My man Callis said, you either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win. Later, guys.